I believe that's your default one, which I left because honestly, I don't care what the walls look like. I'm the only one that comes here when I do come here, which is very rare. You can also buy the orbital cannon here. And, of course, the security room. That's because I'm going to show you a little tip and trick here in a little bit. And you got a lounge to hang out in. I bought all them, and a sleeping headquarters. So I can spawn in here if I need to. And then again, each one has their own look to it, however one you want. I just left with that because I don't really care. Although, I do kind of like the look of that one. So, yeah, we'll probably... Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we are at the agency. We're going to go through some of it and tell you whether you should invest in it or not. So we're going to head on up here to our office. Franklin's not in his office right now, so he's out and about somewhere. But we're going to head around here to ours. That's our conference meeting room. And here's my office right here. And as you can see, there's a wall safe here. You can get passive income from the agency here. The agency passive income kind of scales the more missions you do and payphone hits, stuff like that you do, increase your passive income from the agency. But the agency also offers some very lucrative things you can do to make some money here in GTA. So one of those is the contracts, security contract. You've got liquid assets, recover valuables, and gang termination. And you can see your payout down there on the corner for each one. Liquid assets is 37,000. Recover valuables 40, and that one's 42. But the real money in the agency is VIP contracts, the Dr. Dre contract. As you can see, the payment's $1 million on this contract. And as you go through it, you'll figure out real quick that there's all kinds of different requirements. I think there's 9 missions in total that you've got to do to be able to complete the Dre contract there. And yeah, that's where you're going to start the Dre contract. Now here in the agency itself, we also have Amani Tech that's based out of here with the garages and all that. You can also have a weapon storage here. So we'll go to the garage, check it out. And I did store a lot of vehicles here. I don't even know if I have one stored here now. I was going through my vehicles recently and had a bunch of them moved around. So still sorting all them out where I want them at and all that good stuff. But yeah, here's one of my cars right here. And this is the parking area here. Of course, here's your garage for this area. We're going to run down here. Oh yeah, I do got some of the older classic cars in here. So, okay. And yeah, this is basically your garage here. You've got an elevator here where you can go up and down and all that. We're going down. But yeah, most people do these for the agency, for the Amani Tech. And you can also get the missile lock-on jammers and stuff for vehicles. So yeah, a lot of people do want that capability with the agency and the vehicles and all that. The missile lock-on jammer really comes in handy, especially when it's creepers on Mark IIs running around. It makes their life a lot harder when they can't hit you. So yeah, we're gonna hop in a car here, check out the garage and all that. Although I'm not. Alrighty, yeah, as you can see, it's pretty much the standard garage. You will notice that even if you have the agency, some colors are still locked. And I went over that with the Mod Shops video that I'll link at the end of this description, about colors that are locked and all that, and how to bypass those locks so you can have any color you want. So yeah, I'll link that in the description below. But for the most part, most people only use this a garage for the, like I said, like the Imani Tech. They want the missile lock-on jammers and all that. Excuse me. Fighting off a cold here. Alrighty. Now, in our upstairs, we're going to go up, go around, go check out a few things. And of course, there's my office, and there's our board meeting room. And you can go this way and go upstairs. And this would be where your weapons room and all that stuff will be located in that area there. It replaces that if you decide you want the weapons and all that. And then, of course, you've got the office area here. You can come grab free snacks and all that stuff. And, yeah, you know, grab snacks, whatever you want. So, yeah, there's all that. Your sleeping area is also up here if you get that area with yours. I didn't invest in all that. And then you got a little lounge area here where you can watch TV or whatever. But yeah, there's not a whole lot to this. It's pretty straightforward. It's basically an agency. You're going to run contracts, payphone hits, all that sort of thing. And you can call Franklin when you're out and about if you don't want to come back to the agency to request a payphone hit, and he'll call you up on a payphone, give you a target, and you'll go out and make some money. Most of the time, the payout is $15,000 per payphone hit. Plus, it counts toward the amount of jobs you've done for the agency. The flat rate payout for it is $15,000, and you get bonus money if you do it a certain way. Each client or payphone hit has something odd way they want you to take them out. So yeah, you can do that. And I don't remember how many missions I've actually done for the agency. I haven't messed with it a whole lot. I haven't really found anything I needed to do. So I've earned $363,000, 3 contracts complete, and 1 asset destroyed. So that's how many I've done of them. And yeah, I haven't done the Dre mission yet because I've been holding off on it, and I'm going to make a video and the walkthrough on how to do those missions and all that. So yeah. But that's the agency in a nutshell. And as you do businesses and stuff, you'll get little trinkets on your wall behind your desk here and little trophies, stuff like that. Like the golf club is from one of the first sets of missions you'll do on the Dre contract. And, of course, I don't know where this little guy came from or why he's even up there. But, yeah, you'll definitely be wanting to get the agency, in my opinion. Especially for the Dre mission, the Dre contract. The first time through on the Dre contract, I will tell you this, it takes a while to do because of all the cutscenes and all that. But when you replay them, it's not near as bad because you can skip all those cutscenes and get through them pretty quickly. So yeah, I definitely highly recommend investing in the agency. The passive income is only $250 a day when you first start out for every in-game day. And, I mean, it's not great. But as you complete all the requirements to be able to up that passive income, you can get as much as $20K, I believe, a day, which would be a really nice passive income boost. If you max out all the passive income options that you have in GTA, you could literally like make millions without really having to do much. Just kind of passive income collecting is all you really got to do. So, yeah, there's not much to it. Like I said, you've got your garage and all that. Some vehicles qualify for the Amani Tech missile lock-on jammer stuff, and some don't. And I don't even know if I've got a vehicle in here that qualifies for it, because these are just basically my older cars that I've thrown over here to get them out of the way. Stuff I just collect and don't really drive. So we'll check this one here. It may actually have the lock-on jammers. I'm not sure here. We'll see. Well, it's looking like it's standard too. I know the Mansion Deity and a couple of those vehicles for sure have it, because I do have it on mine. But yeah, that's basically it in a nutshell with this place here. I don't even know. I don't even remember owning that car. But anyway, and here's Amani's bike as always. That's where she parks her ride at. So, yep, that's it in a nutshell, folks. This is basically the agency. It's going to be where you come to do the Dr. Dre contracts and all that and make $1 million. And it's repeatable. So a lot of people do grind it. And, yeah, we'll go over some other ways to make GTA money in future videos. Thank you all for checking out the video. And like I said, I'll link the mod shop video to the end of this one so you can check it out as well. Y'all have a great day. Today I'm going to tell you 5 things you should do as a new player and what to avoid to put you on the path to making millions. So let's get into it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another GTA 5 video. Today we're going to talk about the 5 things you should definitely do as a brand new player in GTA, and a few things you should probably avoid doing for the time being. Now, to make this easier, as you can see, we are on a brand new player. We are level 1. I have a little money left over in my bank, but we're not going to worry about using that. We're going to start out with just like we made a new character. The first thing you need to do when you go to make your account on GTA Online, you're going to see a few options of what you can pick. Now, your weapons and stuff, that are going to be totally up to you. You're going to need a good shotgun, you're going to need a good pistol, and you're going to get a pretty good automatic rifle. Keep that in mind. The cars that it gives you the option when you're making your character and all that to buy, pick the cheapest one. Save your money. Now, as far as, do you want to be a CEO or a nightclub owner or an MC president or any of that? Pick nightclub owner. The nightclub is the passive business to have in GTA, and it makes a great income, and you get other free businesses in this game. And I'm going to show you right now just how many businesses you can get to start making money in GTA while you've got the nightclub building passively in the background. So we're going to go to Maze Bank Foreclosures, and we're going to check it out, what's available to me as a level 1. And I've got this nightclub down here that I picked during creation because it was the cheapest one because I wanted to save some money. But right there, oh look, a free MC business. We're going to take that. We're just going to leave it like it is. I don't care anything about the option because this is a backup account, as you could probably tell, not my main. And we're going to exit out of that and get a call.
Took the clubhouse out of receivership. I'm like the manager caretaker. Swing by the joint and I'll talk you through a few.
Yeah, we don't care, Mount. And we don't need to be an MC president right now, so we'll just go ahead and back out of that too. Next, we're going to go look around and see what else we've got on old Maze Bank Foreclosures here that we can do for free. And you scroll up through here, there's our clubhouse we just bought, but looky here. There's a good bunker for free. And we're just going to leave it just like that. We don't care about any of that stuff right now because we're going to say it's just starting out. You need to save every bit of the money that you can. Now this next part is important. So we've got that done.
So you're the buyer. I didn't think we were going to ship this thing. Come down and I'll take you through the handover procedure.
All right, and everybody's going to say, well, why'd you buy that bunker? Why'd you take that bunker? It's way out of town. It's free. And as for a new player, free is the best price, always. Now, you can hop on here. You can go to Dynasty 8 because we're going to have a property, right? And then you're going to go low to high. Look at there. We got a free apartment. So we're going to take that because we got to have a place to park a car, right? And then we're going to back up. And we still got low to high. Go back up through here and see what else we can get for free. Because I know there's some free things out there. Oh, look. That's free 10-car garage. Yeah, it's way down there, but we don't really care. It's a mechanic's problem, not yours. Don't worry about it. He's the one that's going to bring you your car. And now we've got 2 free properties. So there we go. Now, all we got to do is go right back into our phone, and this is going to get you set up the right way so that you're sure to be able to get started on the right foot. Now, the most important car that you can get in this game is going to be right here. By the way, the Phantom Wedge is free at the making of this video. This video will not release till Friday, so it will no longer be free. But the Duke of Death will be free, and we're definitely going to take that. And we're going to put it right there in our new apartment. And you know what? It being a little rough out here, and I know how things like to get blown up. And since we have all that extra space in the other garage, we're going to get 2 of them. Just in case. That way we can just call in another one and not have to wait on the insurance call and all that stuff. And we'll sit here and we'll kill a few seconds and wait for our Duke of Death to get delivered there. It won't take but just a few minutes. And then we're going to go out and check out our clubhouse. That's going to be right there. And I won't make you all sit through all that travel time and all that stuff because it's just a waste of time and filler. Everybody knows how to drive to a location. So we're just waiting on our car to get here. And every once in a while, if you're waiting and a game feels like it's not going to do anything, you can call the mechanic, and a lot of times it'll boost the game and it'll say, oh,
I can bring them around.
See, the garage is empty.
Okay, I got stuff to do.
Oh, look, as soon as I hang up, your new Duke of Death has been delivered. And then all we got to do is give him a call back and get our car. The Duke of Death is the best starter car in the game. This thing will take 9 homing rockets, and I have a video on my page proving that it will take 9 homing rockets. And is basically completely bulletproof from the back. And the front, you have to be a pretty good aim to hit you from there. So we're going to hop in our brand new, beautiful Duke of Death. And I will see you guys at the MC Clubhouse. Alrighty, as you can see, we're at our MC Clubhouse. So let's go in and get everything checked out here. And there's a reason we're doing it this way. Notice I haven't spent a dime yet.
Yo, good to see y'all. I'm out. Over from LC, looking after these joints. You taking over this clubhouse? All right. I guess you're going to be starting some kind of MC chapter of your own? This got all the recreational facilities your crew going to want. Darts, juke, arm wrestling table, working bar, whatever.
Yep.
Yo, you got to invite some prospects. Get them to join the club, then you lay down the hierarchy. You usually need like a VP, a road captain, a sergeant at arms, definitely an enforcer.
Now, when you get this place, if you want to make a few cosmetic changes like naming your MC and all that, absolutely go ahead and do that. But just keep in mind, you can do all this literally free, and you can always change it later. You can move to a different clubhouse if you don't like this location once you build your money up. This is to get you started absolutely free on the right path to having a passive income as well as active businesses so you can make millions and be able to get the money up to buy the sub for the Cayo Perico heist, to work your way up to getting a mansion and all the cars and all the things you want in GTA. This whole video is going to be designed around doing this as cheaply and quickly as possible to get you headed in the right direction, so you're not struggling every second for money in this game, because it is ridiculous how struggly it can be if you're not really careful on your selections and what you choose.
I'll be in touch if you're taking any of that club business. Otherwise, enjoy the play.
Yeah. Get out of my nightclub. Or get out of my MC business here, dude. All right. And there he goes. He's out of here. I'm glad he just rode his bike right through the lobby here. That's all fine and good. There's a glitch you don't see every day. But anyway, we're going to go right back here to our office, and we're going to have a seat. And we're going to access the open road terminal here.
Greetings, new user. The
Yeah.
wonders of modern technology have gifted us a small oasis in this desert of our surveillance state. This brief respite from the X-ray gaze
As you
of
can see,
servants.
we don't own any businesses,
So, let's
but there's one free right down the road here, and we're going to take
I
it.
can help you produce, market, and sell quality counterfeit documents.
Purchase successful.
Unimpeachable.
The rest of these, we don't care about right now.
Marijuana.
We just need that one to get our nightclub started making passive income and give us a way to make a revenue stream. So we've got that done. And keep in mind that you can also stock the bar here and do missions and get passive income from your MC once you do the mission to bring in the supplies. They're pretty easy missions. They're not that hard. And yeah, you just walk up to this fine upstanding lady here, and you can order a drink, or you can hit left on the D-pad to start a mission to be able to restock the bar. So yeah, there you go. See, hit right, or you can hit left to resupply the bar. Now if you do that, it's going to start you on a mission where you got to go pick up a van full of supplies. Try not to get all those supplies destroyed while you're driving it back to your MC clubhouse. Whenever she sells them here at the bar, you'll get a bag of money in your office. That's passive income from her selling the supplies you collected. It's just like any other business in GTA. Now we're going to go down to our newly acquired free business. And, yeah, he's telling you all you need to spend extra money for the custom bikes and all that stuff. It pays 50 to 60K, and it's not something I would worry about right off the bat. You're a new player, you're broke, you don't have any money. So we're just not going to worry about buying all this extra stuff. We've got a free nightclub that we picked from the start when we made our character. Now we've got a free MC clubhouse. And now we have a free counterfeit cash business. Not to mention, we also have a free bunker we can go visit here in just a little bit and make even more money. Alrighty. And here is our lovely cash business. And this place makes decent cash, and you can do all the deliveries on it solo. But yeah, I mean, it may not be in the greatest place. You're going to want ones closer to town later on, but this one's free and it gets you started. So that's what we need to be doing. You need to save as much money as you possibly can to put toward your main goals. Buying more businesses, upgrading more businesses, because all the MC businesses are required for the nightclub to be a great passive business. I keep in mind, when the nightclub is full, it's $2 million that you're going to sell in one shot, and all you got to do is get these businesses set up. So we're going to set this one up, and I will be right back with you as soon as it's done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see down there, business supplies are now visible to all players in the session, but we are in an invite-only session. So we don't have to worry about that sort of thing. We don't want other players blowing us up or anything else. And as you can see, we've already picked up the stockade here. It was just sitting in a parking lot, drove down there, picked it up, and we're almost back to our clubhouse and then, or back to our business here at the Counterfeit Cash. And as you can see, it'll get set up. And then after a few minutes, they'll call and say, hey, you know, this is set up, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, it's all good to go. Now, I will tell you, as soon as you deliver this, before you even go outside, you need to hold down your interaction menu and leave your MC business. There we go. Production has started. Now the machines are going to be there and the people will come in and run your Counterfeit Cash business. Production area, Counterfeit Cash processing will begin here once the staff have arrived. That's what I like to see right there. And then, of course, you can log on to the open road here and be able to monitor, resupply your business and all that stuff. As a new player, I highly suggest that you just do a couple of supply missions and all that.
They've got the stuff. This is day 0, baby. We're in production. LJT bag logging off.
You'll get real tired of hearing from that guy, I promise. But yeah, we got a full bar of supplies down there, as you can see. And when the product gets completely full, you'll be able to sell it. Do it in an invite-only session. And first thing we're going to do before we walk outside is we're going to disband our motorcycle club. Because if you are in an MC or a CEO and you're walking around and you do not have the $10+ million mansion and all the upgrades for this facility, by the way, you can upgrade these as you go. And after you're making millions upon millions just rolling into money, I highly suggest you upgrade every business you own to max. Because it speeds up production, it gives you a staff upgrade to make money quicker, and a security upgrade. This security upgrade will help a little bit, but with the mansion that you're saving up for, like everybody else, you get a security team too. And with this team here and a security upgrade, then you can stay in your MC business all day long and never be raided, because the mansion security team will stop that. But we'll get into that later on. Like I said, the equipment upgrade speeds up your production and the quality and all that stuff. You never want to shut down a business unless for no reason, because you have a nightclub and that business has to stay open. Even if you don't resupply this later on and you're like, as long as it's open, I don't care if it's got any supplies because I'm not going to sell it. Don't worry about it. You can just leave it unsupplied and it'll still fill the nightclub passively. So you don't have to worry about that. But the supplies are full. The stock level's growing. People should be here. And by the way, like I said, before you go outside, disband that, because you do not want a police raid and have to do the setup mission again and lose your product. So, yeah, always make sure before you leave whatever building you're standing in to exit out of CEO or MC president, because it will be bad. Now, we're going to call the mechanic. And no, we're not even going to do that. We're just going to hit the interaction menu and request personal vehicle, and it's going to bring it over here to us. There it is. It's out there in the parking lot. And as you can see, folks, we haven't spent anything. I still have the $603,850 that I started with. And we're still level 1. So these are all things you need to do right off the bat. And everybody I know is going to complain, oh, it's way out of town and this and that. It's all free. And as a level 1, and we'll say with 0 money, free is the absolute best price. So now we have our MC house set up. We have our counterfeit cash set up. And next, we get to go out to our bunker and set it up. And I'll be right back with you when we get there. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming up on our bunker here. And, yeah, we're just about to drive right in, and these little AI cars get on my nerves. But, yeah, our little bunker's right over here. Oh, no. Talk about a bad bounce. But anyway, there's a little blood on the car. I may have ran over a pedestrian, but that's okay. It happens. It's GTA. Alrighty. We're just going to pull right up to our building here. And we're going to go right inside and get the little cutscene out of the way.
Hey! You must be, well, I know who you are. And anyway, I'm me, and you're you, and that's that. Funny. We're selling this silly old place. Not that it's ever been used for anything inappropriate. Of course it wasn't.
Yeah,
Just
right.
routine business that needs a bunker. You know.
Yeah.
Equally routine. You know, hey, hurry the fuck up! We have to leave. Come on, destroy.
He's a peach, isn't he?
Can't carry. Oh, anyway, if I were you, I'd make it a nice boutique hotel or some such. It'd be great as that.
Boutique hotel.
Microbrewery or record decks, hog roast. It's perfect. Yeah. Excuse me. Hello? Yes, we're almost done. No, we've destroyed everything.
Blah, blah, blah.
What are you talking about? Do it, but don't do it. What are you, a fucking fortune cookie? We'll call you back. So, listen, how would you like to make some money? Good money, you know? There's no money in hog roast, but there is in this work. Hey, stop destroying things. Some of you are staying. Let's go for a little ride, shall we?
Huh.
It's really lovely to meet you.
And we're off.
As you can see, we got ample room for parking. Here's a space for a mobile operations center if you want to buy one on Warstock. Got it? Anyway.
All stuff you have to worry about later on.
And this is your shooting range for target practice, team bonding. I can't hear myself think. Hey! Lock the range down when you're done. We're taking the equipment. You get the point. Missed our exit. Just give me a sec.
Remember the Austin Powers movies? That's where this came from.
Just reversed. Not gonna miss these corridors. Okay, here we go. Here we are, the heart of the place. Research and manufacturing.
That's right.
Make real money? Dirty little secret for you. It's in arms. Log into the network, request a resupply, bring the hardware back here. The eggheads will take it apart. Cook up new, exciting ways of terminating people. Or just give them a copy of existing designs. Then, you sell your weaponry to state-sanctioned actors on the global stage, make a tidy profit, and do the country proud. I got medals for this, I promise you. Come look at this. Hustle, people! We need this out of here 5 minutes ago. You run a good operation, you fill the whole place up. Enough arms to effect regime change in 2/3 of the world's democracies, according to the stats. How does that sound?
Like a plan.
Fantastic is how it sounds.
Ready.
Jesus. Gotta get out of here. We're bombing someone tomorrow. I mean, I don't know what I mean. Doesn't matter. It's been wonderful.
Yeah. See you, bro.
We never met. You never saw me.
That's
I
right.
don't know you, and anything you think I said, I didn't say, and you were delusional. Remember that. I'll be in touch. You're a hero.
Kind of like him. Alrighty. Now, as you can see, we are in our bunker. Alrighty, and we're going to go right over here and go up to our desk where our little laptop is sitting, waiting on us. Whoop, missed my turn. There we go. And we're going to log in and have a seat. And it's going to ask you to name your organization. We're just going to leave it organization because this is a backup account and I don't care. All right. We're going to log in here to Disruption.
Logistics, your #1 armament redistribution resource, and surprisingly usable for a state-funded web commission. You've got everything you need here to track your resource, staff, and performance levels at your facility. You want to get moving, though, you'll need to start with some setup work.
Alrighty. I'm going to set this up, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll be right back with you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we're pulling back up to our bunker here with our dune loader full of supplies, about to get this business started up here. And we're going to ease right on down through here. Look at that. See, we got a no claim bonus. There we go. Supplies delivered, setup complete. There we go. Now we're all set up. There we go. There we go. Cutscene over. As you can see, we've got a full bar of supplies down there. Now, excess weapon parts, as they're making them,
Okay, good work.
will be in this truck right here, and you just walk up, and currently there's no weapon parts to sell, but when they do get it full, you'll be able to sell that for around $50,000 to $60,000. It builds up passively on its own. Another passive business for you. So now you've got 3 passive businesses running already, plus the missions where you can do sales and stuff like that. 1 full supply bar will fill it up just enough in stock that you can do a single player solo sale mission, no problem, and be able to make plenty of money just off of this business right here alone.
Okay, setup's complete. You can get started.
You're
You'll be
going
resupplying the lab so they can
manage your
research
staff,
weapons
and right now
technologies
we're going to
or
leave it on
manufacture
manufacturing
arms for
because we want to make a
yourself.
bunch of
Full
money.
disclosure, this is kind of a gray area legally and a red flag to bad actors, so expect attention. Make sure
Yep.
you can handle it and utilize security upgrades as they prove necessary. Your goal, as well as ours, is making this a profitable business.
Now, the upgrades are the same as the other staff upgrades, equipment upgrades, and security upgrades. It's going to be the same as the counterfeit cash. They all do the same thing. These two help speed up production and increase how far your supplies go. This one is security to keep you from getting raided, but like I said before with the counterfeit cash, if you do not have the mansion on top of this upgrade with the security team there, you can still get raided, just not as often. And of course, this one has research in it too, where you can look at all the things you get to unlock in game. There's everything from weaponized vehicles in here to liveries to special ammo and all that stuff that you're going to want to unlock. My advice to you right now, though, as a new player just starting out, is to focus on making as much money as possible. You can manage staff at any time.
Page to assign your technicians to research or manufacture.
You can do both.
Supplies for research, you'll gain access to unique modifications for your vehicles and weapons. Current research progress can be tracked on the research
I've already told
page
them all
along
that,
with the
man.
records of all the schematics you've developed.
Now, You can assign them straight to research, and we're not going to do that. We're going to leave them on manufacturing because we want to keep them making money, making stock. Now, as I said, when this supply bar gets completely empty, you want to sell the stock, then resupply the business and come back later. And always check in because your excess weapon parts will be in the back of that truck for a nice little $50,000 to $60,000 bonus. Alrighty, and that is the end of this one. And that is now one MC Clubhouse, a nightclub for free because the game gives you $4 million to buy the nightclub of your choice, and a counterfeit cash business, and now the bunker business. But there are other businesses out there that are free. And we're going to go check one out. The Dynasty 8 executive site. As you can see, right there. Maze Bank West. This is a CEO office. And again, we're not going to worry about any of the accommodations. We're just going to buy it. Alrighty. And she's going to be calling.
This is your new assistant checking in. I'm in the office. Looking great, by the way. And I'm ready to get started. We can get to work on the new SecuroServe special cargo network, or just sit around surfing Life Invader like everyone else. Whatever you want, boss.
Alrighty. And you can see she's happy to get started. So we're going to head over there, and I'll show you the CEO office real quick. And then we will be going and checking out the nightclub. And you will be on your way to making millions before you know it. So sit tight. I'll be right back. And as you can see, I still haven't spent any money other than it hit me for my daily staff for pay the mechanic and all that stuff. Those bills still come due. But yeah, we haven't spent any money on a single business yet. And I almost broke my rule number 1 here. I walked outside while I was still in a CEO, so we need to get out of that. Retire, because it is very dangerous to do that. We don't want to do that. So I will be right back with y'all when I get to the CEO office. Alrighty. As you can see, I decided to splurge on $5,000 for the CEO helicopter because I didn't want to drive all the way back to town. So we're just going to hop in this thing and let her fly us right back to the office there so we can check that out. We're going to quick travel straight to our business here and go to the office and check it out. That'll teleport us straight in, and yeah, no issues. There we are at Maze Bank. And we're going to pop in the elevator and go see our assistant. She's going to tell us all about our free CEO office.
Welcome to your office, boss. I'm your new executive assistant. I'm here to make life as easy as possible and to help this business run efficiently. The recreational area / breakout space, going through to the executive suite. We're all set up to grow this company with everything a modern executive could want. There's the boardroom. The panels are easily swapped, so you can install a gun locker or a safe whenever you want to. It's possible to knock through here and add some personal quarters, somewhere to lie down, take some me time. Look at the Dynasty 8 site for details. Most important of all, though, is your executive terminal. Here's where you'll access the SecuroServe special cargo network to take this operation to another level. I'll tell you all about it when you first log in. So that's it. Take a look around, get settled in. I'm at the front desk or on the end of the phone whenever you need me.
Yep, it comes in handy. Alrighty.
Boss, there's an update on SecuroServe.
Oh, look at that.
They moved into vehicle cargo. Log into the terminal and I'll talk you through it.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
All right, we're going to speak to our executive here.
What do you need?
And as you can see,
anything to keep you productive, boss.
She has snacks that we can get for free. You're going to use these a lot in this game. And this is the best place to get them. So we're going to grab them all. Inventory is nice and full. Anytime you need more, you can run back and get her as a new player. You can also get them from your mansion and various other businesses around. But let's go check out our SecuroServe and let her walk you through that real quick. Now we're the CEO of an organization.
Okay, I've set you up with username and password for the SecuroServe Special Cargo Network. Just hit login. Okay, you logged on? The homepage should be showing you 3 options: Special Cargo, Vehicle Cargo, and Special Vehicle Work. Special Cargo has been up and running for some time. You buy a warehouse, then purchase illicit goods you sell on for profit.
Yep.
Vehicle Cargo is their new offering. You purchase a vehicle warehouse, then SecuroServe puts you
This
onto different
is not
cars
worth
in the
it, by
area
the
to
way.
source.
Don't waste your
Once
money.
you
If you're
source
going to
the
do
cars,
anything, do Special
you warehouse
Cargo.
them and sell them onto a highly vetted customer base when you want to. Special Vehicle Works a little different. These are complex operations SecuroServe had planned and prepared for clients using state-of-the-art customized vehicles. They trust only their best performers with these tasks, so we'll need to make some headway with Vehicle Cargo before taking this on. Before you get started, you will need some warehouse space. You're looking at the map, right? That should show you what's available in the Los Santos area. Click on the red icon, and you'll see the details of that space.
And you can
whether
see how
it's
much
small,
they cost,
medium, or high capacity.
but you don't have to
Once you've
panic.
got some space,
You'll
we
make
can get
that
you some
pretty
stock.
simple. Yeah. And you're going to have money left over when you first get into the game, because up until now, we haven't spent anything. So you can buy the warehouses of your choosing. If you want to start doing the vehicle cargo work, which I highly recommend, it's just more income. But now you have your CEO office completely free. You have a house. You have a 10-car garage, an MC clubhouse, a counterfeit cash business, a bunker, excess weapon parts, and your nightclub. All completely free. So you have 1, 2, 3 sources of passive income, because you've got your MC bar, your bunker excess weapon parts, and your nightclub that also makes passive income into your safe. And you've got another big passive income, because your counterfeit cash business and your bunker are going to go into your nightclub. The vehicle warehouse will come in handy for that later on, but we're not going to buy it right now. We're not going to worry about it. Don't believe, I can't remember what it costs. We'll look at it real quick while we're here and see what the vehicle cargo cost you to set up here. Because it varies, I think, depending
Vehicle
on where
cargo.
you want to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I got mine like over here somewhere. Yeah, it's 1.5 million for these. That one's 2.6. 2.7. Yeah, they're a little expensive. Oh, look at there. That one is free though. So you know what? And we're not going to do any of the add-ons. So we're going to skip that one. And we're just going to confirm it and leave it, because we don't care what it looks like on the inside. It's going to make money.
You've got some space. Now you can move cargo. Click on the green button, Source Vehicle, and we'll search the system for an appropriate car. Soon after that, the details will come through by text. Then
These are all
it's up to
pretty
you
simple.
to get the car and bring it to the warehouse. Be on the lookout for rival organizations trying to hijack your vehicles.
Yeah.
And know that you can intercept organizations moving cars too.
Yeah, pretty simple stuff. You'll source a car, you'll go steal the car, you'll take it back to your warehouse, doing as little damage as possible and trying not to die. And you'll build up all the cars. Once you have the garage completely full, you can start selling the vehicles. And I say completely full because you want to sell only top-end vehicles if you're going to make any money at it or not. It doesn't pay that great, so most of the time I don't even mess with it. But it is one of those businesses you kind of need to have in this game. So there's that. That's your vehicle cargo and your free CEO. And we got a vehicle cargo warehouse for free, so that's awesome. And we're going to head to the ground, because the next place we've got to set up is our nightclub. So we're going to go down and there we go. Apparently the game didn't want me to use that elevator. But whatever. We're going to go set up the nightclub and all that, and I'll get right back with you guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're outside of our nightclub here, and as I was saying, yeah, you now are completely set up. You have your nightclub, you have your vehicle warehouse, you have a 10-car garage right there, you have your apartment, You have a CEO office with access to cargo warehouses when you want to buy and upgrade them. You have an MC business with passive income. You now have the counterfeit cash business, which is also going to make you a nice profit. And you also now have the bunker with a passive income, as well as being able to sell product. Like I said, as a solo player, though, you're only going to want to let that fill up to one bar full of supplies, and then when it uses those supplies up, you want to sell immediately before you resupply. Otherwise, it's going to give you more than one vehicle, and some of those vehicle missions on that could be pretty brutal. So you're going to want to kind of keep an eye on that. Another thing you should be doing while you're a new player is the Cluck and Bell Farm Raid. You need to go visit Vincent here, and after you buy all your stuff and all that, and you get all your businesses up and running, this is one of the first things you should be doing. This is repeatable. It's very easy. It's a lot faster the second time through because you can skip all the cutscenes and all that crap. And yeah, do that. And you need to go over and visit the mansion because you can just get a pass. I believe it's $500 or something to be one of the casino's VIP members, where you get to do the casino spin the wheel every day and have a chance to win a podium vehicle, cash, or casino chips, or clothing, or a mystery vehicle. One of the mystery vehicles on there is the Lost Land Van, one of the most rare vehicles in the game because that's the only place you can get it. And yeah, I hope you guys learned some stuff today. All that was done completely free and didn't cost us a dime.